Welcome. In front of me is a Nubia Air, and today I'll show you how we can record screen on this device. So, to get started, you will want to swipe down from the top of your screen like so, and then do that once more, and this will extend the list of visible toggles. And in here we're looking for screen recorder. Now I apologize for the font that is for some reason black right here, which makes it absolutely impossible to see what is the writing below, but I can see that my screen recorder is right here based on just how the toggle looks like. So anyway, once you find it, you just want to first time around hold it, but if you don't see this toggle, it might mean that you need to add it yourself, and you can do so by clicking not on what I just clicked, by clicking on this pencil, and you can swipe down, and wow, now we have white text. Great. And by swiping down, you will see these toggles right here that are turned off, so you can just kind of grab them like so. Text right here, as you can see, changes, so you can drag it over here, drop it, and when you go back, you have access to it on one of the pages. So anyway, once you see this, like I mentioned, we're going to hold it, and reason for that is it's the settings. So here we can change how it's set by default. Now for mic and system sound options, so basically the audio recording, you do have the option to change it. You don't need to go in here to do that. So I'm just gonna skip that for now. Then we have the video quality, which we're set to medium. Like hell, we're not sticking with that one. We're choosing the high. And next we have record touch interactions. So this will record a semi-transparent gray dot where your finger was pressing the display. Might be a little bit distracting for gameplay purposes, so you could turn that off. But for instance, videos similar to what I'm doing, it could be useful, assuming you're recording a screen instead of the entire set like I am. Next we have stop recording screen while in a lock screen, so just will basically automatically stop when you lock it. And well, that's about it. So let's close this up, find this toggle once more, and this time around we're just going to simply tap on it. And like I mentioned, we do have the option for the sound options right here. So it's the middle toggle. And we have the record button, which is the red one, and the close. So I'm going to click on the record. It shows me a timer right here. And whatever I'll do right now will be recorded by the device. Now there is a little bit of a limitation to this. See if I will be able to find an application to showcase this. Apparently I won't be. Okay then. Yeah, it looks like I won't be. All these applications can be recorded as far as I know. So, although maybe this one. Let's give it a second. Anyway, I'm gonna click now on the stop. This will save your screen recording. And once it's saved, we can view it by going into our Photos application and Collections. And from here, there might be two locations where you can find it, either Videos, which looks to not be the case, and Screenshots, which looks to be the case. So I can now view it. And quickly, before I continue watching it, I do want to check one thing, which is resolution. So it is 1080p when you set it to high. So that's pretty good. Now, what I wanted to show by opening up some kind of application, like for instance the wallet, was a feature which I don't know if will be visible right here. Let's just quickly pass through this. Yep, looks to work. So visible. Okay, so I won't be able to showcase this, but there are certain applications that will just straight up block your screen recorder from being able to see the screen. Now these applications include shit apps like Spotify or Netflix. Now these applications are primarily pre-installed on a lot of devices, maybe not most, but a lot of devices. And the reason I'm pointing these out and just like ridiculing the hell out of them is because I find it absolutely absurd that an application that comes pre-installed with my device has the ability, without my permission, to change how my device works and what it can do. Like, sorry, but go screw yourself. You can piss off and never change any settings without my effing permission. And I just find it annoying because you, as a user that buys a phone, your own property, that you don't have control over, you have some piece of dog shit application that without your permission, without even you agreeing to terms of service, use, privacy policy, or any other bullshit, without even signing in or owning an account, it has the ability to change how your device works. Excuse me, no, go F yourself. Like, because of this, I highly urge you to check out some other options, which usually will provide you with a better service, because it's free, and no ads, which is a better service, and also allow you to record it. Now, for something like Spotify, you can just check out any kind of thing, like, for instance, Revanced, which includes Revanced music and so on from YouTube, while Spotify, you can just substitute with something like CloudStream. It's all free, it's all legal, and it's all a middle finger to these corporate cucks that basically think that they own your device. So yeah, highly recommend checking it out. It's going to be much better than paying for something. So in any case, that about sums it up. So if you found this very helpful, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and thanks for watching.